Hey there, it's Wendy from WendyWorkArt on Instagram. So this is the last video in this series on how to make acrylic paint skin jewelry step by step. This will be step 7 in the tutorial, and we will be placing our cabochons into our bezels and adding a chain. So I kind of went through and already figured out what bezels I'm going to use for each piece. And so this piece, I've chosen to use a bronze bezel. So this is what they look like. I get these on different Etsy shops. I'm going to list my favorite shops below, so take a look if you are not sure where to get them. I'm sure you can find them in other shops, but I'm going to list my favorites below. Okay, so what I always do first is kind of put the bezel in here and try to figure out which way I want to place it before I glue. So I kind of figured that this one was kind of hard to figure out, but I think I like it this way the best. I think it's interesting. I always try to put like the most interesting part up in the upper right corner for some reason. I don't know, that's what I always end up doing. And it works pretty well. So, but that can be different for different people. So I don't know, that looks kind of cool too. What it comes down to though is that you just have to make a decision. But I think I knew that I was going to end up changing my mind once I started this video. I kind of like that now. Let me know down in the comments if I picked the right way, because I think I'm going to pick this, or if I should have picked this. Did I pick right or did I not? I'm going to pick this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue here. So I'm using E6000. I just started using this not that long ago, and I like it. It's very stinky, and it's this big tube is kind of a pain in the butt, because what has happened is, like, through squeezing it, it got a hole in it, and you can see even it's squeezing out there, and I ended up putting a piece of tape over it. So I just ordered on Amazon like the little tiny, probably about this big, containers of E6000 to see if that's going to work better. Because with these big tubes, see how it's coming out the top now. So, and then this is gets all gunked up when I put the cap on. Then the big one doesn't work that well, the big tube. So I'm gonna wipe this off the top. But I like the glue though. So I'm gonna order it in the small tubes. So what I do is I put the glue. Make sure it's evenly throughout. You don't need to have too much glue, otherwise it'll come out the sides. I'll show you what I mean by that. So it would kind of like come out the sides if you had put too much in. And then you're gonna push down hard, and see it's not coming out the sides, but this is definitely gonna be enough glue to keep it in there. So there we go. Now we just gotta let that sit there, and it'll be in there forever. I hope I did it the right way. Woo! Okay, so then the next one, I ended up choosing another bronze bezel for this one. So I'm gonna glue it in there this way. Right? Am I gonna regret this one too? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. So, take the glue, see it's all coming out of there already. Pain in the butt, but we'll use that. Just spread it around. Oops, sorry, I'm not on camera. That might be a little too much, like I was just talking about, so we'll see. Place this on there. Squish it down. We're going to end up having to clean this again. So there's definitely a second cleaning to be done. We're not going to make a step about it. I'm just going to do the same thing I did in the last step with the alcohol. Because see, now it's all like the glue is on the glass. So we'll just have to clean that off afterwards. And so that's good. We'll leave this for now. Leave that to dry. Then now we're gonna do the earrings. So I ended up choosing post earrings. So that's these, just posts. And definitely gonna have to wipe the glue off. So, oh gosh, glue everywhere now. See, it's a big mess. That's why I need those little ones. But they're not coming for a couple days and I don't want to make you guys wait. So, hey there, quick cut in. So, it's a couple days later and I ended up getting my little tubes of E6000. So you can see the size difference. So these are pretty tiny. However, I've worked with them a little bit so that I could do a little review for you. And what I've come up with is that I'm going to use these little ones for doing like the earrings because it's much easier to work with. So see, it's not coming out like the big one. So what I can do is just put my little dot in there. I can set it down and it doesn't ooze out. And then can press my earring in there. And it's still sitting here and it's not oozing out at all. Oops. There we go. So the downside of these is that they're going to be more expensive than the bigger ones. And this is the 2 ounce. This is 0.18 fluid ounce. So I got a bag of 10 of these and it ended up being about $14.50 for that 10 pack of these tubes. So $14.50, and then this 2 ounce one was about 10 bucks. And then it comes in yet a larger one that's 3.7 ounces, and you can get that for around 10 bucks as well. So I'm gonna put the links below because what I think I'm gonna do is use the bigger tubes for the necklaces. You know, the bigger pieces where I don't make such a mess. It still makes a mess, but this is just a little bit less messy. Well, it's a lot less messy. So I'll put the links below for all of the E6000s, and this will be for the earrings. That will be for the necklaces. And yeah, so that's my review on that. I'm gonna put just a dot in there. Just a dot. And then this way it doesn't matter which way you put the cabochons in because they can be any way, right? So I just push them in there. Beautiful. So these could go with this smaller necklace or with the bigger necklace. Okay, and then for this one, I chose a copper bezel because there's so much copper in this one. Doesn't that look cool? It's got glue everywhere. So we're gonna glue it in just like that. I'm sure that glue is squirting out already, so yeah. Yep. Uh-oh. Dried glue. There we go, that's enough. Got glue all over this cabochon already. We're gonna push that in there. And that's good. We'll let it dry. Should I put it in a different way? Oh well, it's gonna stay like that. And then we've got some copper French hooks for the earrings. I thought they looked cool like that. So it's gonna look pretty. So the glue is everywhere. So at least you get to see what this is like. You want to order the small ones. If you have any opinions about different glues, different adhesives to use for this process, let us know in the comments. It's very helpful to everybody else too. Oh, see, now I got it. It's just everywhere. What a pain. Well, we'll be doing more cleanup afterwards. So we're gonna take these little earrings. Get them just right. So now with this kind of earring, it's much more important to make sure that they're gonna look the same. Like they're gonna be, you can't put the copper on the top on one and copper on the bottom on the other. I mean, you can, but people are not gonna be as interested in that. So there we go. Push that one in there. They're not identical because they never will be. They're from, you know, paint skin, so that looks pretty darn good though, I think. And then with this necklace. So now we're gonna put on our chains. So whenever I have these bigger bezels, I always use a 24-inch chain, and you could use even a longer one, a 30-inch chain. I get that request a lot at shows, so I might start ordering longer chains yet. And then there's the clasp, and you're done. For the 25 millimeter bezels, I do the 18-inch chains, so they're a little shorter. And that's done. So we're still gonna let it sit there though to dry. We're not gonna like send it off to anybody for at least 24 hours. And then the copper, this is another 24-inch chain. So pretty. There you go. That's all done. Okay, so there you have it. Step number 7 is placing our cabochons into our bezels and adding a chain. So we're all done. Jewelry complete, except for the like curing process or drying process for that glue. And then, oh, cleaning too. So cleaning, just a little bit of a cleaning with some alcohol on a paper towel will work again. So it works with this kind of glue as well. So there we have it. If you like this video and find it helpful, please hit the like button. And then please leave a comment below. Let me know if you think I picked the right direction for these necklaces, or anything else. Any glue that you use, anything helpful to anybody else would be awesome. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. So now since this was the last step in this series, now I need a new series to start. So in the meantime, if I don't figure out a new tutorial to do right away, then I will just start doing some pour paintings, or you know, just doing what I do when I'm messing around in my free time with my artwork. So if you want a new tutorial, please feel free to let me know what you want to learn. Go and visit me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. Feel free to comment on any of my posts and let me know what you want me to do here on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, and comment down below for other problems you've been having with paint pouring, so I can try to help you figure it out in a future video. Anything you want to know, let me know. And then until next time, keep pouring, and I'll see you soon. Bye!